In the tranquil village of Eldoria, nestled beside a vast and shimmering lake and surrounded by dense, ancient forests, life carried on in a quiet, predictable rhythm. The villagers were simple folk, content with their daily routines and unaware of the extraordinary secrets hidden within their mundane existence. But one day, a series of remarkable events began to unfold, transforming Eldoria into the center of a fantastical adventure that would be remembered for generations. It all started with a young girl named Lila, who possessed an insatiable curiosity and a heart full of dreams. Unlike the other children in Eldoria, Lila was never satisfied with ordinary explanations. She spent her days exploring the forests, climbing trees, and imagining grand adventures in far-off lands. Her favorite spot was an ancient oak tree at the edge of the village, a tree so old and massive that its gnarled branches seemed to touch the sky. One crisp autumn afternoon, as Lila was climbing her beloved oak tree, she noticed something strange. Embedded in the bark of the tree was a small, intricately carved wooden box. Her heart raced with excitement as she carefully pried it loose. The box was old, with delicate designs that hinted at a time long past. Eagerly, she opened it and found a shimmering, iridescent stone inside. As soon as she touched the stone, a warm, magical energy coursed through her, and she felt an overwhelming sense of wonder. That night, Lila dreamt of a hidden realm called Arvindor, a place of enchantment and mystery. In her dream, she saw a grand castle floating above the clouds, mystical creatures roaming lush, vibrant landscapes, and a powerful enchantress named Seraphina who ruled over the land with wisdom and grace. Lila woke up with a start, her heart pounding with excitement. She knew that the stone she had found was no ordinary trinket. It was a key to Arvindor. Determined to uncover the truth, Lila set off early the next morning, guided by the vivid images from her dream. She ventured deeper into the forest than she had ever gone before. The trees grew taller and denser, their leaves whispering ancient secrets. As she walked, the stone in her pocket began to glow, lighting her path through the thick underbrush. After hours of walking, she reached a clearing where a shimmering portal hovered in midair. The portal pulsed with a mystical light, inviting her to step through. Taking a deep breath, Lila gathered her courage and stepped into the portal. A whirlwind of colors surrounded her, and for a moment, she felt weightless. When the whirlwind subsided, she found herself standing in the heart of Arvindor. Arvindor was even more breathtaking than Lila had imagined. The sky was a brilliant shade of azure, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. Magical creatures of all shapes and sizes wandered freely, their eyes filled with curiosity as they observed the newcomer. In the distance, the grand castle from her dream loomed majestically above the clouds, its spires glistening in the sunlight. Lila knew she had to find Seraphina, the enchantress who ruled over this realm. She made her way toward the castle, marveling at the wonders around her. As she approached the castle gates, she was greeted by a pair of guards, tall, elegant beings with shimmering wings and kind eyes. "Welcome to Arvindor, young traveler," one of the guards said with a warm smile. "We have been expecting you. The enchantress Seraphina awaits." The guards led Lila through the castle's grand halls, each adorned with intricate tapestries and glowing crystals. Finally, they reached a vast chamber where Seraphina sat on a throne of woven branches and twinkling lights. The enchantress was even more magnificent than Lila had imagined, with flowing silver hair and eyes that sparkled like stars. "Welcome, Lila," Seraphina said in a melodious voice. "I see you have found the Stone of Arvindor. It is a rare and precious artifact, capable of bridging our world with yours." Lila bowed respectfully. "I found it in an old oak tree in my village. I had no idea it would lead me here." Seraphina smiled. "The stone chose you, Lila. Only those with a pure heart and a courageous spirit can wield its power. There is much for you to learn, and many adventures await you here in Arvindor." Over the following weeks, Lila explored the wonders of Arvindor under Seraphina's guidance. She learned about the magical creatures that inhabited the realm, the ancient spells that protected it, and the delicate balance that kept its beauty and harmony intact. She also made many new friends, including a mischievous sprite named Pippin and a wise old centaur named Thalion. One day, Seraphina called Lila to her chambers with an urgent request. "Dark forces are stirring in the Shadowlands, a desolate region at the edge of Arvindor," Seraphina explained. "An ancient evil threatens to break free and engulf our world in darkness. We must act quickly to stop it." Lila felt a surge of determination. "What can I do to help?" Seraphina handed her a small, ornate box. "This is the Amulet of Light. It holds the power to banish the darkness, but it must be taken to the heart of the Shadowlands and activated there. I believe you are the only one who can accomplish this task." With the amulet in hand and her friends by her side, Lila set off on the perilous journey to the Shadowlands. They traveled through enchanted forests, across sparkling rivers, and over towering mountains. Along the way, they faced many challenges, from treacherous terrain to fierce creatures intent on stopping them. As they neared the Shadowlands, the landscape grew bleak and foreboding. The sky darkened, and a chilling wind swept through the barren trees. In the distance, they could see a massive fortress of black stone, the source of the malevolent energy. With steely resolve, Lila and her companions approached the fortress. The entrance was guarded by shadowy figures, their eyes glowing with malice. Pippin and Thalion fought bravely, creating a diversion while Lila slipped inside with the amulet. Navigating the dark, winding corridors of the fortress, Lila finally reached the heart of the Shadowlands, a vast, cavernous chamber filled with swirling darkness. At its center stood a towering figure shrouded in shadows, its eyes burning with a malevolent light. Summoning all her courage, Lila held up the Amulet of Light. "I am here to restore balance and banish the darkness," she declared. The shadowy figure laughed, a chilling sound that echoed through the chamber. "You are but a child. What can you hope to accomplish?" But Lila's determination did not waver. She focused on the amulet, pouring all her hope and bravery into it. The amulet began to glow, its light growing brighter and brighter until it filled the entire chamber. The darkness recoiled, hissing and writhing as the light consumed it. With a final burst of radiant energy, the darkness shattered, and the shadowy figure dissolved into nothingness. The chamber was bathed in light, and the oppressive atmosphere lifted, replaced by a sense of peace and harmony. Lila emerged from the fortress, the amulet still glowing softly in her hand. Her friends rushed to her side, their faces filled with relief and pride. "You did it, Lila," Pippin exclaimed. "You saved Arvindor." When they returned to the castle, Seraphina welcomed them with open arms. "You have proven yourself to be a true hero, Lila," she said. "Arvindor is safe because of your bravery and the strength of your heart." Lila beamed with pride, but she knew that her adventure was just beginning. There were still many wonders to explore, mysteries to uncover, and challenges to face. With her friends by her side and the magic of Arvindor guiding her, she was ready for whatever lay ahead. And so, the story of Lila and the magical realm of Arvindor continued, a tale of courage, friendship, and the unending quest for adventure. The village of Eldoria, once a quiet and ordinary place, became known far and wide as the home of the girl who bridged two worlds and saved a realm of enchantment. The villagers, inspired by Lila's bravery, began to see their own world with new eyes, filled with wonder and possibility. Lila's journey had transformed not only her own life, but also the lives of those around her. She had shown that with a pure heart and a courageous spirit, even the most ordinary person could achieve extraordinary things. The legacy of her adventures would live on, inspiring future generations to dream, explore, and believe in the magic that lies within. Years passed, and the tales of Lila's adventures in Arvindor spread beyond Eldoria, reaching far-off lands and inspiring countless dreamers. Eldoria itself transformed, becoming a vibrant community where magic and the ordinary coexisted harmoniously. The once sleepy village now bustled with visitors, eager to catch a glimpse of the place where a young girl had bridged two worlds. Lila continued to explore the wonders of Arvindor, her bond with the magical realm growing stronger with each passing day. She studied ancient texts, learned new spells, and forged deep friendships with the realm's inhabitants. Pippin the Sprite and Thalion the Centaur became her closest companions, and together they embarked on numerous quests to protect and preserve the harmony of Arvindor. One crisp autumn morning, as the golden leaves fell gently from the trees, Lila received an urgent message from Serafina. The enchantress, who had become a mentor and a second mother to Lila, called her to the castle with a sense of urgency. "Lila, my dear," Serafina said as Lila entered her chambers, "a new threat has emerged, one that could destabilize the balance we fought so hard to maintain." Lila listened intently as Serafina explained that a powerful sorcerer named Malakar had discovered a way to breach the barrier between Arvindor and the human world. Malakar, once a respected member of the Council of Enchanters, had turned to dark magic in his quest for power. He sought to merge the two realms, harnessing the magic of Arvindor to dominate both worlds. "We cannot allow this to happen," Serafina said gravely. "The consequences would be catastrophic for both realms. You must find and stop Malakar before he completes his ritual." Determined to protect both her home and Arvindor, Lila set out with Pippin and Thalion. Their journey took them to the far reaches of the magical realm, where they encountered new allies and formidable foes. They navigated treacherous landscapes, from the fiery peaks of Dragon's Roost to the icy caverns of Frostfall. In the heart of the enchanted forest, they met Eloria, a wise and ancient dryad who had witnessed the rise and fall of countless epochs. Eloria provided them with crucial information about Malakar's plans and the location of his hidden lair. "The sorcerer's lair lies beneath the crystal lake," Eloria said, her voice echoing like the rustling leaves. "He draws power from the ancient crystals that line its depths. You must disrupt his source of power to weaken him." Armed with this knowledge, Lila and her friends made their way to the crystal lake. The lake's surface shimmered like 1,000 diamonds, reflecting the vibrant hues of the surrounding forest. They dived into the clear, icy waters, navigating the underwater labyrinths that led to Malakar's hidden sanctum. As they approached the lair, they felt the oppressive energy of Malakar's dark magic. The once beautiful crystals now pulsed with a sinister red glow, their power corrupted by the sorcerer's malevolent influence. At the center of the lair, Malakar stood, his eyes burning with dark ambition. "So you've come to stop me, little girl," Malakar sneered, his voice dripping with contempt. "You think you can challenge my power?" Lila stepped forward, her heart steady with resolve. "I won't let you destroy the balance. Your lust for power ends here." With a fierce battle cry, Pippin and Thelium launched their attack, distracting Malakar while Lila focused on the crystals. Drawing upon the teachings of Seraphina and the strength of her friends, she channeled the pure, radiant energy of the Amulet of Light, directing it toward the corrupted crystals. The crystals responded to Lila's magic, their sinister glow fading as they began to resonate with a pure, harmonious light. Enraged, Malakar unleashed a torrent of dark magic, but Lila stood her ground, her determination unwavering. "Your power comes from fear and darkness," Lila shouted over the cacophony of magical energies. "But true strength lies in love, courage, and the light within us all." With a final surge of energy, the crystals shattered, releasing a brilliant wave of light that enveloped the lair. Malakar screamed in fury as his dark magic was dispelled, his power disintegrating before Lila's eyes. The sorcerer was banished to the depths of the void, his threat to both realms extinguished. Exhausted but triumphant, Lila and her friends emerged from the lake, the waters now calm and clear. The balance between Arvindor and the human world had been restored, thanks to their bravery and unwavering spirit. When they returned to the castle, Seraphina greeted them with pride and gratitude. "You have done more than just save Arvindor," she said, embracing Lila. "You have shown us all the true power of a pure heart and the light that resides within." Lila's adventures continued, each new challenge and discovery strengthening her bond with Arvindor and deepening her understanding of the magic that flowed through both realms. She became a legend in her own right, a guardian of the balance, and a beacon of hope for all who believed in the power of love and courage. Back in Eldoria, the village thrived, its people inspired by the extraordinary journey of their beloved Lila. The ancient oak tree where it all began became a place of pilgrimage, a symbol of the magic and wonder that lay just beyond the ordinary. As the years passed, Lila grew into a wise and revered leader, her story inspiring countless others to seek their own adventures and embrace the magic within their hearts. The bond between Eldoria and Arvindor remained strong, a testament to the enduring power of a young girl's dreams and the limitless possibilities of a world where anything was possible. And so, the tale of Layla and the magical realm of Arvindor lived on, a timeless story of courage, friendship, and the unending quest for adventure. The legacy of her adventures would inspire future generations to dream, explore, and believe in the magic that lies within.